A new war has begun between the world's two greatest superpowers, the United States and China. Over a tiny semiconductor chip, these two nations have entered a direct technological Cold War, each trying to cripple the other's future. But how is this battle being fought? Here's the full story. In the 20th century, global politics and power were largely controlled by Middle Eastern oil. But in 2026, the key to global dominance has become something only a few millimeters in size. The silicon chip, also known as the semiconductor. The revolutionary rise of artificial intelligence that we are witnessing today is powered by advanced microchips. These chips are the driving force behind AI supercomputers, modern military systems, and next-generation technologies. To maintain control over these critical technologies and prevent their rivals from gaining an advantage, the United States and China are now locked in a fierce technological Cold War. Analysts say this is no longer just a trade dispute between two countries. It is a battle that could determine who will dominate the future world order. At the center of this conflict lies a small island called Taiwan. One of the biggest realities of the technology industry is that more than 90% of the world's most advanced chips used in AI and supercomputing are manufactured by a single company in Taiwan, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, better known as TSMC. If the United States were somehow cut off from Taiwan's chip supply, its Silicon Valley, military technology sector, and AI research programs could face serious disruption. At the same time, China is also heavily dependent on advanced semiconductor technology to improve its own AI systems and chip designs. This is why Beijing wants to establish control over Taiwan at any cost, while Washington continues to protect the island with its military and political influence. As a result, the risk of a major international conflict continues to grow. The United States has already imposed some of the toughest semiconductor sanctions in history to slow down China's AI and chip industries. At the same time, Washington has built an invisible global barrier to prevent advanced AI chips and chip-making equipment from reaching China. This includes highly sophisticated lithography machines produced by the Dutch company ASML. However, China is not sitting idle. Beijing has responded by restricting exports of key semiconductor materials such as gallium and germanium, increasing pressure on Western countries. At the same time, China is investing hundreds of billions of dollars to build a completely independent semiconductor industry of its own. This silicon war clearly shows that in the new era of AI competition, victory will not belong to the nation with the largest army or the most weapons. Instead, victory will belong to the country that controls the world's fastest and most powerful microchip factories.